Hello friends, welcome back. It's time for another episode of BigDenoPlays The Elder Scrolls. We're on the second session with our Orc Necromancer. We had one suggestion for a name. It was one of the stupidest suggestions that I've ever had on any of these things that I've done. But Oogie Boogie Boy, the Orc Necromancer, is here and he's ready to go. Just a fun little insight into my personality. Every time I'm about to start recording, I like to do a little thing where I test my mic, and I like to sing Test Your Mic to the theme of Mortal Kombat from the 90s film Mortal Kombat. Test your mic. Boom, 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 boom. Test your mic. Mortal Kombat. Elder Scrolls! Alright, we're in. I'll stop with my ridiculousness. At the end of the last session, we picked ourselves up a quest with the Dark Brotherhood, where we will have a wonderful experience talking to people in the Dark Brotherhood and continuing our quest. So let's commence that right now. Here we go. We're over here at the Mafala's Protection. So we're going to seek out assassins before participating in a final delve. You're contacted by Hidez, the Ashes, an Argonian member of the Dark Brotherhood on a special business from Black Marsh. The Black Sacrament has given us a new target, she says. Dark elf thief by the name of Zirik. Been stirring up... I am on the right one, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yeah. Been stirring up much trouble as of late in Skyrim and Black Marsh. We've word he's fled here and has sought refuge with the Morag Tong. You nod knowingly. No petty crook could run through half of Tamriel and end up with the Morag Tong without a powerful sponsor, and the Dark Brotherhood would have a strong interest in depriving its rival guild of the prestige and coin that come with a high-profile ward. The job is simple. Hidez hides the ashes. Hidez. It's good for me. Figure out where this Zirik is, hold up and eliminate him. Avoid the Morag Tong who would kill you to protect him. I trust you can work out the details. Okay, so we are going to shuffle. We're starting in Necrom, and we're going to shuffle player +1 into the Peaceful Overland deck. So that is one of these into the Peaceful Overland deck. Travel to a town any other than Necrom. During the encounter, each adventurer must take at least 2 town actions. Okay, so I don't know if we want that to be at the top or at the bottom. When an item is drawn, either as a peaceful encounter for the purpose of resolving it, place it in the Morag Tong presence stack. Okay, cool. So we don't want them to be drawn. Then shuffle this deck. This effect is drawn in Necrom for each adventurer. Must take at least 2 town actions. Okay, fun. So that has been shuffled. We're over here starting our day in Necrom. The dig track is here. So let's nip over to Necrom and we'll give it a crack. I'm pretty excited about this. I felt like we had a really fun little build going on. So we want to see the illusion. Come on, illusion. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 legendary, and the most important part, come on, illusion. Yes, it's there. Illusion's there. Come on. We're taking illusion for one of them. All right, let's have a look at what these are, because this could influence our decision. Oh, the barkskin helmet is really good. Really, really good. Almost too good. Going to be hard to say no to. Actually, we're not getting engaged that much, so it has changed. That's a pretty good item. Meatballs. Sustaining corset. When you would expend, you may choose to discard. After an enemy engages, you gain a tenacity. Wow, that is pretty good too. Ugh, we're not getting engaged too much is the thing. Okay, well, one of them is definitely illusion. So we're definitely polishing out our last option with illusion. And I think that'll do for that. Now, probably the only ones I'm interested in are these two, or alternatively go for another guild quest. Sorry, not a guild, quest. This is such a powerful ability. After an enemy engages, you recover the leftmost die on your cooldown track. But we just haven't really had that many enemies engage us. After an enemy engages, you gain a tenacity. Be nice to combine both of these and wear them, wouldn't it? No, I think we'll take a quest. Let's take a quest, because that is funsies. Top two quests are a simple token or dressed to skill. So this one's an Orc bounty hunter. Yeah, we'll take a simple token, because that one is easy enough to complete and we get 1 XP. A simple token of our gratitude. We don't need any more of those. And we shall commence our playthrough as the Dark Brotherhood. Alright, it's day 1. We've ended our first town action. We are flipping... the fucking thing's on the top next. It is that one, which means the dig track is going to increase by 1. We move on to day 2. Let's go get ourselves a quest of some description, shall we? What do we want to do? Peaceful encounters? No, we need to complete a town encounter. But let's go gain some tenacity so we can summon our friend. And let's go to this unstable encounter and we roll a conflict. Unsullied pool. Cresting a small hill, you are met with a curious sight. All manner of animals, even natural enemies, stand shoulder to shoulder in the clearing below, drinking from a crystalline pond. The water is so pure that you can see down to its stony bed. It's a picturesque scene, one you could break up with a sudden move. You could hunt some of these creatures, and the ensuing trophy could even land you a considerable bounty. On the other hand, there must be something unique about the water in this pond. Maybe it's worth taking a sip instead. We have to hunt the beasts. That's a pretty good event. No, we're going to hunt the beasts anyway. We have to conquer. Use as many beast enemies as possible. Flip. Ooh. Okay, that's a... So let's draw out. So we are XP 12, which means we have a level 10. And that's it's not, so we have to use beast type as possible. Here we go. So we have found ourselves a mammoth, which is colossal. And then we have 2 level 1s. But we have to use beast type enemies as well. That's one. That's a Daedra. No. Yes. Okay. Oh, hang on. That's a level 10. Why is a level 10 in there? There we go. All right. So we have a skeever pup, which turns into a skeever. We have a wolf and we have a mammoth. So the mammoth goes here, the skeever pup goes here, and the wolf goes here. That goes there, and we are deploying ourselves all the way over on this side, which should still be visible in this one. It is. Come on, Deno. Good. All right. When deploying enemies, use as many. After deploying enemies, flip the level 1 enemy to their level 5 side. Done. Keeping without adjusting their HP. All right, so he's only got 3. Oops. This guy's got 5, but he's got colossal, which means he gains +2 for each colossal. No, he's just deploying a +1 for his combat die. And then the wolf is 4. That's it. So this will be worth 2 XP and 2 tenacity. We will deploy ourselves here. We do not have a friend. How do I feel about a Skeever pup as an ally? I think we can do better. I think we can do better. Yeah, but we could have it, I suppose. Could have it, could be worse. So it's our turn. The mammoth, if we engage it, is going to blind us. So we will have to engage it at some point. But let's start round 1 by rolling our Power Stone, our Summon, and that. 3 tenacity, all right. Well, we start the day at 0, so we're now up to 3. And that's a tragic start. So let's take another go. Let's do an orc thing. And let's cool down all 3 of those dice. And try all 3 of those dice again. Hey, the Power Stone comes out, and we get the Clan Fear, and we're going to turn this to a 3. We drain it, and that appears there. That's good stuff. I am right in thinking that Power Stone, I didn't get Power Stone wrong, did I? No, it's just immediate. It goes to cooldown, so we can keep using it. Drained. The Clan Fear comes on with 3 health. 1, 2, 3. We'll deploy it here. It can move 1, 2, 3. It can actually move up to 5. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And that stops the wolf from attacking us. And let's put our combat dice, of which there are 5 of them, onto the colossal mammoth with aggressive. That blinds us. Are we okay with that? Do we kill the Skeever first? Because then the wolf won't be able to attack us. No, let's kill the mammoth. Attempt to kill the mammoth, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The mammoth is defeated. And that's it. The wolf goes 1, 2 to here. The wolf attacks. Oh, we get to add a chip to our thing because one of our companions did damage. This ticks down to 2. And the wolf, so the Skeever attacking our Clan Fear. He does 1 damage, and the wolf does 2 damage. The Clan Fear is unfortunately defeated. That's a shame, but it'll be back. I was hoping that he would get to survive that so that I could give him some extra health. That's okay. So it's round 2. We can move 1, 2. Our range is 3 on our magic. So let's shoot that wolf. So the Power Stone, we can turn this one to whatever side we want. We will just turn it to that side so we get 2 damage, 2 damage. And we'll activate the Power Stone, that and that. That gets us another one of those. Have I done that right? 1, 2. No, I did that already. And the wolf's defeated. The Skeever pup's going to move 1, 2. And then because of rush, it's going to move again 1, 2. We are going to recover these 2 dice. We're going to have a over fatigue sitting in our tray, which I don't love. Let's move 1, 2 to here. Actually, before we do that, we'll do this. Targeting the Skeever pup. Power Stone comes out, so we'll take that, which is 2 damage, that, which is 1 true damage, and because of our Boneyard ability, we ignore 1 defense on our target. The Skeever Pup is defeated. We will unfortunately gain another over fatigue from Rot, but that is it. We can't reach that, so that's it. We're just going 2 XP. These dice all go down here. Adventurers, rest step, reward phase. So we are going to lose that. We didn't suffer any health, so we don't need to do anything with that. This goes down here, the end of the combat. We gain 2 tenacity, so we're up to 5 tenacity, so we can summon our friend, whomever that friend will be. We don't know. 2 XP, okay, I think we want to try for some illusion dice. So let's grab out our illusion skill card and have a look at the level 1 dice. Calm and Fury, when an enemy would target you, place this die, yeah, okay, cool. Let's just get 1 of each. Let's just get 2 of them. Or what's this one? Place this die on a targetable. Range, stat, and movement are reduced to 1. Oh, no, we'll do 1 of them too. Illusion! The magic of illusion! I am Harry Potter. You're a wizard, Harry. Level 1, costs 1 XP. Level 2, costs 1 XP. Illusion! Oogie Boogie Boy, the big man, coming in hot and heavy. Getting fresh out the kitchen. Alright, so because of the fact that we are about to draw a during encounter, yes, when an item is drawn from the peaceful, either as a peaceful or purpose, place it on the Morag Tong present stack and draw a new card. So that is a part of the Morag Tong presence track, which I will leave there, and I'll put him there so we know that's his presence. I think that means we don't level up the dig track though, because there's no icon at the bottom of it. So that's round 2. Let's move on to round 3. And we'll move down here to Salanmora, where we'll take a town action. I just needed to draw this as well. And we are in Salanmora on day 3. Right here. There are trainers available. There's no shops here. Oh yeah. At the start of this encounter, each adventurer may draw 1 basic item. We'll do that. Wood Elf Breeches. Ooh. I like that. We have to discard something else, so we'll discard this Sigic Order Pigs in a Blanket. We will pay homage to gain 2 tenacity, sure. But before we do that, we'll use Bone Armor, and we'll give ourselves extra health. May exceed health stat, very good. So that costs us 1, so we'll go back up to there, and then we'll try for another guild quest. We have There War Our Casualties. Seize them. Yeah, we're going to do seize them. So we get to apprehend criminals. All right, so we've done 2 quests at Salanmora, and that was required for Mephilar's protection. At the end of the town encounter, for each adventurer that took 2 or more town actions, add 1 to the peaceful encounter deck. So here is the 1 to the peaceful encounter deck. So we'll shuffle that in. And when completed, go to entry B 13. Your underworld contacts have garnered a few good leads, but you have learned nothing solid about Ziric's location. It seems the Morag Tong believe you're hot on his tail, however, as you've been capturing glimpses of those you believe to be members of the Morrowind Assassin Syndicate. A shadow here, a whisper there. You believe you'll take chances with you soon. Fortunately, you should be able to turn this to your advantage. After all, who better to know where the Morag Tong are hiding Ziric than the Morag Tong themselves? You'll just need to resort to some forceful interrogation, or at the very least, a thorough search of a few dispatched pursuers. We have to loot the bodies of one Morag Tong assassin. After deploying enemies to a clash or delve tile, if there is at least one card in the Morag Tong presence stack, excellent. So we just need to loot that one body. When he's defeated, do not remove it from the mat. We can spend a tenacity to loot it. Excellent. Oh, we have to draw a new card for that thing, so the dig track does not increase. All right, so we can go anywhere. We can be anything. The world is our oyster. We'll, at the adventurer's rest step, remove that other tenacity. We'll move on to day 4, and let's trundle down here to Kamalaroon. And this quest is called, or this thing is called Yours for the Taking. Treasure is everywhere in Morrowind. Dig down and perhaps you'll find a dweller cast off that earns you a nice payout. Wander through a ruin or a battlefield and you're liable to stumble upon a relic of one of the Dark Elf houses that you can sell back for a profit. And of course, countless valuables from other cultures have made their way to the region due to the Dark Elves' many conquests. Riches are yours, if only you can grasp them, and ownership is a state that must be constantly maintained. This is the justification you give yourself as you surreptitiously case a tempting chest surrounded by a few burly guards. You can take them! Oh, cool, what is this little thing? For this clash, use the oh, nice. The encounter has failed if the cache remains at the end of the battle. Add the current dig and excavation values to the calculated EP. We are not on a thingy, so we do not have to do that. I'll set it up. Here we are. So for this clash, we've done that, and this encounter has failed. Did we gain 2 XP at the end of that? We did, so we're at 14 now. 14's bad. Ignore all icons on the tiles. Instead, deploying enemies. All right, so our level 10 is an Orc Wizard. Arcane and Enfeeble. He deploys here. You're a wizard, Harry. And we do have this chest. We fail this encounter if we don't get that chest. We also have to add the Morag Tong Assassin to this fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Orc Bandit goes here. Wisp goes here. Wood Elf Bandit goes here. Spring goes here. And then, but let's actually read Mephiles Protection. After deploying enemies, if there is at least one card, deploy quest unit to the furthest unoccupied hex from all adventurers. So here it is. So that is a scary looking board, actually. What are we going to do about this situation? What are we going to do? Remove an adjacent non-quest enemy at 1 HP. Nice. Wisp, 4 HP. Wood Elf Bandit, 5. Dodge. Spriggan, 4. Ziric, it's not Ziric Deno, it's this Morag Tong Assassin. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has Elusive, which means you can't attack him unless you started your turn next to him. Swap and Swift. I think Swift is a new one. Swift. This unit's movement is equal to the current round. Wow. Aggressive, re-rolls things. Okay, I'm excited. Wish us luck, friends. We'll definitely be taking our double turn thing this encounter. So the Morag Tong Assassin, elusive, we have to... Elusive prevents all damage that were not adjacent at the start of the current turn. Alright. It's... Oh, we've got our illusion dice now. Magical! Apprehend. I could apprehend a couple of those. Could apprehend a couple of those little guys. Alright, so Arcane is a problem. It's all true damage. The Orc Wizard's got to go. He's got to go down. He's got Enfeeble. He's basically doing what we're doing. He's just a pest. That's gone. Alright, so my illusion dice are Mesmerizing Grasp, this enemy stat, and range are reduced to 1. So we could put that on the Wisp, and that'll just let the Wisp basically wither away. So we can roll this dice. Oh yeah, so it's our first turn, so these all come back. This, this, this and this. So we could roll this, we definitely want to roll that. And what does this one get us? Place it on a hex in range. When an enemy would target you, you may place it on this hex instead. That's fun. Let's do that maybe. Yep. We'll set ourselves up with some illusions. Alright, so we've got the big boy coming out. That's cool. He'll tank some hits for us. So he's coming out with 6 health. And we'll place him here. 6, 1, 2, 3. Very good. And that's him drained. This one, which is a tenacity, is that. This one, Mesmerizing Grasp. Place it on a targetable non-quest enemy. Its range and movement stat is reduced to 1. So this guy's range and movement is reduced to 1. He's going to do not a lot to us. We're going to take another engage. And we're going to roll some of our other dice. And our target will be... our target will be the Orc Wizard. Okay, so we have rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, and we don't get to do anything else, and that's a tenacity. We don't have any chips in our stack, so we don't remove anything there. So yeah, that's all. We just do 4 damage, which is reduced to 3. 1, 2, 3. That does add a chip to our necrosis stack. We'll add an over fatigue, and we're going to have another turn. So these 3 dice come in, and we're going to roll all 3 of those dice, are we? Yes, we'll roll all 3 of those dice, and we will once again... I don't think we have to do anything else, actually. So with Power Stone rolled a 2, which is amazing. We'll flip this to a 3, which means our Atronach's about to become an animal. And this one, we get to decide, do we want to be... Place this die with 1 HP chip. Enemies must treat this die as an adventurer. Party members, when it is removed, exhaust this die, so we can stop the Orc Bandit from attacking us. He targets the 2 strongest. Yeah, so we're going to use that one, or the other one is place it on a hex in range when an enemy would target you. Yeah. And then we'll use our movement to go to here. So This has 1 hit point. This is a little spell. Look at me, I'm an adventurer. Attack me. The Atronach's going to attack the Orc Wizard. He's rolling 4 dice. Oh, he just gets it done. 1, 2, 3. Because he's done damage and he's a companion of ours, we add a chip to our necrosis stack. That's the Atronach done. The Orc Wizard joins the pool. And it's their turn. Okay, so this Wood Elf, so the Morag Tong Assassin goes first. He goes 1 space here, and he's going to target the little guy. He kills the little guy. Oh no, you've killed me. The Orc Bandit, he's going to go 1, 2. He's attacking the 2 strongest. I'm unappreciative of that. I missed that up slightly because that Morag Tong Assassin had to go first. So I have messed that up. We probably would have been better off using the other one, but that's okay. It's done. Yep, so the Orc Bandit, he rolls 2 1s, which is going to do 2 damage to us, 1, 2, and 1 damage to the big fella. He's done the Wood Elf. He rolls 1 dice, but he attacks 2 as well. It's both of us as well. So that's 1, but the big fella ignores that damage. The Wisp, he's range 1, movement 1, so he moves to here, decays himself, and then moves on. Nice. And the Spriggan moves 1, 2 to here. He's range 2, and he's going to put a Bane status dice on the Atronach. Don't love that much. Okay. So our turn 2, we recover these 3 dice. 1, 2, and that light fatigue goes away. That's now down to 2. So that one's still good for us. So there's that one, and I can't heal, and I don't need, actually can I remove a status from an ally using my Restoring Light? Party member and heal them for 1 HP. Restoring Light. Cool, 1, 2, 3. Our target will be the Orc Bandit who is aggressive. Alright, that's a good turn. We don't get that one, that's annoying. So we do gain a tenacity, but we're going to do 1, 2 to the Orc Bandit. So we are going to execute the Orc Bandit completely. And then what we're going to do is we're going to spend 5 tenacity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to bring that Orc Bandit back as a friend. And he's there as a friend. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. And that's it. We'll stop our turn there. So we're going to do the Atronach next. He's going to suffer a wound. And he's going to move to there. And he's going to get to roll 3 dice. And he's going to target the Spriggan. He rolls 1, 2 damage there. That gains us a necrosis stack. I think we gained a tenacity as well, which we can activate after. So that's cool. That goes down to a 1. The Orc Bandit will now move to here. And he will attack the Wood Elf with dodge. He's got aggressive, so he does 3 damage to the Wood Elf with dodge. 1, 2, 3. He rolls an extra dice because he is an angry companion. He's got 1 left. Very nice. Alright, the Morag Tong Assassin, he's going to move to here. And he's going to displace that Spriggan. And He's going to attack the Atronach with Divert. He does 2 damage, 1, 2, because of our thingy. And that's it. The Spriggan will go, it's just going to attack the Atronach, it's going to bane him, he's already got that, he's no one else in range. The Wisp will move 1 to here, he'll decay himself again. It's been a good play with us with that Wisp. And the Wood Elf Bandit is going to target both the Atronach and the Bandit. It does no damage to either. Whew. Okay, round 3. So we recover just these dice, which is a shame. But how do we do this? At least our Atronach's not going to die. But he can attack, which is good. Let's move 1, 2 to here. And let's roll these 3 dice. Heal doesn't let us go any higher, so there's no point rolling that dice just yet. We should keep that one in hand. Do we roll the Power Stone or do we save it for next turn? I think we save it. We'll target the Wisp. Target the Wisp, do we? Yeah, let's target the Wisp. So we kill the Wisp, and that dice comes back to us. That gains us another Necrosis chip, but we suffer 1 damage for doing that. And good work, good work. We've moved, we've done that. We're not going to do another engage, we're just going to stay where we are. And that's it. So let's do the Atronach. He suffers 1 damage. Problem. I was hoping to heal him last turn, and that would have given me a good bit of stuff. And he's only going to roll 1 attack dice against the Morag Tong Assassin. He does 1 damage to the Morag Tong Assassin, which gets us to 6 for our Necrosis stack. So nobody's got armor. The Orc Bandit's going to go, he's going to attack the Wood Elf Marauder. He's got aggressive. He kills the Wood Elf Bandits, not Marauder. Our Necrosis stack is maxed, so that's it. The Morag Tong Assassin goes, he's going to shoot the Atronach with 3 dice. He defeats the Atronach. The Spriggan is going to move towards 1, 2 to here. It hits us with a Bane status dice. That goes into our thing, which is not ideal. But that's it. Round 4. We recover these dice. 1, 2, 3. And we will move 1, 2 to here. 1 to here. And let's roll that one, and that one. We suffer 1 damage because of the Bane status dice. Yep, no, that's fine. All right, so we get 2 tenacity, 1, 2. Which takes us up to 3. And we get 1 damage on this Spriggan, but we're going to activate Blast Bones. We're going to remove 6 tokens from our Necrosis stack, and then we're going to draw 3 random level 1 enemies from the bag. There's 1, 2, 3. Nice. We can place them in range. Our range is 3, so we're going to do that. And then they all get to activate. Each of these companions deal 2 damage to each adjacent unit and is defeated. So let's do the Argonian Bandit. He's going to shoot the Morag Tong Assassin. We gain 1 tenacity back. Great. We haven't got any tenacity back yet. No, sorry. We're going to deal 1 to that guy. which is going to get us that back. Skeever Pup attacking the Spriggan. Doesn't do any damage. He then does 2 damage to all adjacent enemies. And he dies. Is it all adjacent enemies? No, each adjacent unit. So the Spriggan dies thanks to the Skeever Pup disappearing. Then we will do the Orc Bandit. He'll move to here and he'll attack the Morag Tong Assassin with 2 dice with aggressive. He can't do anything because he's adjacent. The Argonian, no, we'll do the Wolf, sorry. He started. Maybe he didn't either actually, so maybe they can't do anything. So yeah, so they're just going to blow each other up. But that's okay. As long as the Morag Tong Assassin doesn't kill the Orc Bandit, Deno says hopefully. He doesn't. He leaves him alive on 1. Oh. We got to bring him back. It's round 5. So, we didn't start our turn adjacent. 1, 2. But we are going to be able to do some good stuff. We do suffer a wound. So, did I keep my Power Stone or did I roll it? No, I rolled it. Damn. So we'll do our healing. We'll do our that one. And we'll do that one. 1, 2. We need to go here. Alright, that's pretty good actually. So we're going to place that in our active slots and then immediately exhaust it to remove the Bane status die and heal ourselves for 1. We will then use this dice, the Illusion. Place this die on a non-targetable quest enemy. Non-quest enemy. Now that dice can't be rolled, so I'll just roll this one instead and see if we can get some tenacity. That is not a tenacity. We will not exhaust it. We will not use it, rather. We'll just use it there. Actually, because that one's not usable, why don't I use my healing one so I can heal my character up? There's a tenacity. We will gain 2 XP, or 2. We'll gain 1 from our necrosis stack, spending 1 tenacity to put that back underneath us. That was a pretty ordinary turn from us, but hopefully, our little orc friend will get the job done because he's going to be rolling 4 dice on this Morag Tong Assassin. We've started next to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We defeat the Morag Tong Assassin. Did I take a second turn? I probably should have had another over fatigue in there. I've done a bad job this turn, this combat. Let's read this one again. When the Morag Tong Assassin is defeated, no longer takes turns, and an adventurer adjacent to the Morag Tong Assassin may spend 1 tenacity to loot it. Alright, well I'm not doing that for 1 HP. I'm going to spend 1 tenacity to loot it. Okay, so we gain the top card from the Morag Tong Assassin thing. It's this. It's been a pretty ordinary last couple of turns, so I'm just going to say 0 tenacity, 0 chips, but we do keep our Orc Bandit with 1 HP. That goes back to here. That is drained. At the end of the day, we're going to remove the over fatigue, and we're going to gain a health back on ourselves. I should try and roll for that, but I'm going to punish myself for some shitty plays. It probably actually wasn't that bad, but we have achieved the mission that we're required to do, which is loot the bodies of the Morag Tong Assassins, proceed at the end of the day. So we go to C14, because we've completed that already. Mephiles Protection. Oh, I could have apprehended some of those guys. Man, I need more tenacity. I had so much tenacity with my last guy. Now that a few dead Morag Tong are behind you, you've learned that the guild has partnered with the Commonia Tong, a notorious Dark Elf crime organisation. You inform Hidez the Ashes at your latest meeting, and the Argonian puts her head in her hands. Those common thugs are even more detestable than the Morag Tong, Dunmer supremacists justifying their every action with the aim of Dark Elf glory. Interesting they would deign to collaborate with the Morag, though. The assassins have legal backing here in Morrowind, while the Kanona's presence is generally not tolerated by the authorities, except perhaps those who share their goals. I know a Kimona Tong hideout. Based on what you've told me, it's likely Xeric is there. Are you prepared to unleash the wrath of Sithis? Travel to Kamanaroon and initiate the following delve. During this delve, ignore the ongoing step effects and instead use the following effects. Cool. After a third Sky Shard is okay, great. Battle objective, eliminate Xeric. And there's some ongoing step effects. Cool. Alright, so we can initiate a delve at Camelroon. Camelroon. Where's Camelroon? I may be blind. We're at the place we need to do the delve, so we won't be going there. So we're just going to end the day and we're going to grab ourselves out another dig track going up by a 1. We've had a pretty solid start to the dig tracks. That's good. Good round. So we're going to move on to day 5 next. I of course forgot that we gained 2 XP, and I think we're going to take our 4th magic slot. It's going to allow us to roll 4 dice, have a really effective first few turns, and then next on our list is cooldown, and then we'll keep mucking around with illusion. Woo. I'm okay with only moving 2. A 3rd movement would be pretty good. Doesn't help us in any other way though, and we don't really need to be moving super quickly. Delves, it does help to move quickly. So yeah, we may go. Is that better than the 3rd magic? No, we'll go that next. So we'll go there. So we'll have 8 health, 3 movement, and then we've got our illusion dice, which we can use to potentially, we can actually use that to teleport a little bit, which I think is quite cool. If we look here. So place this die on a hex in range. When an enemy would target you, place yourself in that die's hex. So we can place it far out and then move. Pretty cool. Okay, let's move on to day 5. And let's go, I want tenacity, so let's go to an unstable encounter. Let's go there. It's a long way to travel, I know. Conflict. No trespassing. You wandered into this cave for shelter, but the sound of commotion further in the depths has given you cause to investigate. In the shadows ahead, you think you can spy a feminine elven figure ordering some kind of excavation. She seems like the kind of person who doesn't like interruptions, so you start to cautiously back away until you accidentally step on a scrib, which lets out a piteous squeal. By the sounds of the aggressive footfalls headed your way, you doubt you can just apologise and move on. If this encounter is successful and you also defeat enraged Deslandra, set the dig track to 0. It's an uncover. Set aside Kwama Warrior at the start of your next clash. Do we delve and try and defeat Deslandra? We have an Orc Bandit. We just don't have enough tenacity. Need to roll some more tenacity. I've never been one to shy away from a challenge. So let's see if we can pop Deslandra. Let's pop her. All right. Shuffle our delve deck. After the 2nd Sky Shard is gained, if this encounter is successful, and you also defeat Deslandra, we will start here, and we'll put our Orc Bandito here. We are on 16 XP now. At day 5. Day 5. All right, let's commence our delve. We're going to start by exploring a fungus-infested barracks. When revealed, for each additional enemy deployed, an adventurer may heal for 1 HP, recover 1 die, and gain 1 tenacity. We'll put a couple out, I reckon. Let's put a couple out. So the first one that's automatically deployed, second one, third one. A Spriggan, I'm going to shuffle that again because I've got, those are 3 enemies we just fought. All right, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Skeleton, Nord Bandit, and the Spriggan again. All right. Skeleton, Nord Bandit to this tile and any unoccupied hexes. Boom. So we can heal 1, 2. We can recover some dice. Doesn't say which dice, so we can recover any dice. 2 to there. And gain tenacity, so we're up to 2 tenacity, which is nice. We've got nothing in our necrosis stack yet, but we'll be able to get some, hopefully, with our Atronak. Or our Cliff Racer thing. Let's deploy the Orc Bandit. No, that's fine. That's fine. So, health-wise, the Nord Bandit's got 6. The Spriggan has got 4. Skeleton's got 2. And so I've added 2 extra enemies, so I've got 2 tenacity, I've recovered 2 dice, and I've healed 2 health to go up to my maximum health of 7. That's helpful. It's round 1 on day 1 of this delve. So I will start by recovering 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're now 4 magic, so we can roll 4 dice. So we'll roll this one, this one, this one, and this one. And our target will be the Spriggan. All right, so we've picked ourselves up our Cliff Racer. We've gained 2 tenacity. And we've done 1 damage to, I say Cliff Racer, but what I mean is the Clan Fear. 3. And we've done 1, 2 damage, which is 1 to the Spriggan, so we gain 1 to our track. 2 tenacity takes us up to 4. I could give that to our Orc Bandit right now, but I'm not going to, because what I'm going to do instead is take a second turn using my Swift Warrior ability. We recover 3 of those, Deno, not 4. So that's our 2 magic ones, healing ones. So we'll now roll this one, this one, this one, and this one. And once again, our target will be the Spriggan. It's a lot of tenacity, Deno. We're at max tenacity, but we've killed the Spriggan. And whilst we are here, let's give our Orc 2 health from our track. Great. So now our Orc's going to take his turn. 1, 2, up to here. He's going to target both of those enemies with his aggressive roll. It's a 1 and a 1, so he's going to do 2 damage to the Nord bandits. That gains us a tenacity, and then this cliff diver thing. We'll move him to there. He's going to roll. He's aggressive as well. He does 1, 2, and nothing to him. Necrosis stack back at 2. The Nord bandit, he's going to attack the 2 strongest, so he's just going to roll 1 dice. He does nothing. The skeleton, he does nothing. That's the end of the first turn. It's our turn 2. Is that our... So we will recover these 2 dice. 1, 2. That's our power stone. We'll keep that. That rolls to the back. Yeah, we'll just try and shoot the Nord bandit right where we are. We won't use our power stone dice. Do we use this one? No, we'll keep that one. So it's 2 damage. We defeat the Nord bandit. So we'll move 1, 2 to here. And that gains us another chip on our necrosis stack. That little skeleton goes, sorry, the Orc bandit, he's going to move to here. And he's going to attack for 2. He does nothing. The Clanfear, he does 1. Very good. Discard, gain tenacity. I've got this pork fried rice I could have been using ages ago. Yeah, that's fine. That's the end of the turn. Turn 3. Oh, the skeleton's just going to attack him. He gets a wound through an our Orc. That's fine. So we're going to recover these 3 dice. None of which are actually going to help us kill that dude, except for that one. But we can't use that one to do anything. We're going to start our turn in ranged form, believe it or not. And we're going to shoot that skeleton with this dice. We kill him because we ignore his armor. Then we'll move 1, 2, and we will explore, and we find a sky shard in the fertile fields. So let's go like that. That's cool. So that's connected to there. Oh, nice. Reduce the round counter by 1 for each sky shard the party has gained. We haven't gained any yet, but that's fine. So let's put out a level 5, a Red Guard Marauder, and a level 1, a Wolf. The Wolf's got 4 health, and the Red Guard Marauder's got 5. And he gets 1 there. And that is all we can do. We could take another engage and put out our little chip thing. Magic thing. But we won't for the moment. Let's do the Orc Bandit now. Actually, yeah, let's spend 1 tenacity rather, it's only 1, to give our Orc Bandit 2. He'll move 1, 2 to here. He'll attack both. And he rolls 3, so he riposts. Actually, if I did that, is riposte like the Too Many Bones version? So long as it was not defeated. So we're going to do him first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then Then we'll do the Orc Bandit. He'll move to there. And he does 1. And he defeats the wolf, which doesn't cause him any damage because of that there. That gains us 2 back. Very good. So now the Red Guard Bandit, he's going to attack. He's 2 combat on our Orc Bandits. He rolls 3, which does 2 damage, but that's okay. We'll be bringing that back any second now. It's round 4. We recover these 2 dice. And let's move first 1, 2, and reveal the armory. So when we reveal the second Sky Shard, or when we obtain the second Sky Shard, Deslandra is revealed. Oh. When revealed, either discard this card or you are dealt 2 true damage. I'm happy to be dealt 2 true damage. 1, 2. That drops back to 3 and we heal up to 3, is that right? 1, 2, 3. From this one. No, may remove fatigue. So, we're there. We're going to remove that over fatigue, which is nice. And we're here. So on these armory, we put a level 5 out. He's here. And a level 1 here. Mud Crab. And then Deslandra appears. After the second Sky Shard is gained, we deploy her. So we haven't gained the second Sky Shard yet. So we'll just hold fire on that plan. Because now we can roll some pretty baller dice. Power Stone, that one. Heal, yes, let's heal. And let's do that one for damage. Okay, so we got the Power Stone. We rolled that one. I don't even know what that one does. That's one that I've never rolled before. Deal 1 true damage to an adjacent enemy. Then any single adventurer may trigger one of their class abilities that cost 2 tenacity or less for free. Our Orc Bandits just gained 2 health. Excellent. We've done a damage, so we gain one of those back. That's that one concluded. So we did 1 true damage to him. This one lets us heal for 2 damage. 1, 2. And this one we can turn into a 3, and we will do that with our Power Stone. Speaking of our Power Stone, our Clanfear is going to move to here, and he's going to target both of those guys. Sorry, he's rolling more dice than that. He's rolling 5 dice, and he's aggressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy has 1 health remaining. This guy can only suffer 1. We get a chip on our Necrosis stack. The Orc Marauder, Orc Bandit I should say, with his aggressive, I'll re-roll that one. He actually is rolling an extra 2 dice as well, sorry. Yep, so he's defeated. And we get another chip on our Necrosis stack. The Mud Crab's going to attack our little Clanfear, does nothing. The Breton Marauder, he's going to move to there. He hits us for 1. He will attempt to steal, he needs to roll a 6. He does roll a 6, and so he's going to steal our Wood Elf Breeches. What a pest. He had to roll a 6. He did roll a 6, and he's going to pay the penalty for that. All right, it's round 4 again. And we are going to move 1, 2 to here. And that is going to trigger this thing, which is end the adventurer's turn phase immediately, each adventurer may heal to full XP, full HP, and gain 5 tenacity. All right, well, before we do that, I'll give 1 tenacity to give him extra health, and then we heal back up to 7. I guess that happens as soon as we move on there. And we heal to full HP. Okay, great. So Deslandra now appears. Okay, I just did a bit of cleaning up. Here is empowered Deslandra. She has smite. Now our turn has ended, and that's okay. Deslandra has smite. If this unit is not targeting all party members on its turn, its combat stat is doubled. She is going to attack us because she's range 4. That's okay. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. We have to deploy her to the entrance tile. Yes. So we're done there. So this little guy's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to attack the Breton Marauder. Oh, she's going to absolutely pop us here. That's fine. We've got 5 tenacity. We can bring an even better guy back. I want the Orc Bandit to come back. That guy's been a baller. Let's do the Clan Fear first, actually. We're going to target Deslandra and the Mud Crab. And he's rolling 3 dice with aggressive. So that is 1 damage to empowered Deslandra, 1 damage to the Mud Crab, and 1 chip on our necrosis stack. And now the Orc Bandit goes, and that goes away. The Orc Bandit goes and defeats that guy. And that is our turn. So we have not completed the uncover delve yet. We need to get 1 more sky shard. So we've got 2 options here, and our escape tile is here. Deslandra unfortunately targets the 2 weakest. And so she's going to target the Orc Bandit and the Clan Fear, and her attack stat is doubled because she is not able to target everyone. She rolls 6 dice. We needed to roll pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dead. Oh, dead. Boo. It's time for us to get another Guardian. Who have we got in here that we could use? Breton Marauder, 2 dice. Red Guard Marauder. Dodge is pretty good. A Wolf, a Nord Bandit, and a Spriggan. Alright, what's more important, killing Deslandra or getting ourselves another thing? It's turn 5. We recover these 3 dice. Our health is healthy. Good observation, Deno. Deslandra only moves 2, so we can actually get out of range of her a little bit, I think. So let's go, we'll do an explore action. Deserted hovel. There's no one on it. And we'll move 1, 2, and then we're not going to engage, so we're going to move again. 1. Yes, an outpost, yes. That's pretty cool. When revealed, each adventurer... Oh my god, there's a level 20. Each adventurer may discard any number of items from their ready slots and draw an equal number of items from the corresponding slots into ready slots. Yeah, I think we'll do that, and I think we will put out... All right, let's deploy the enemy. Level 20. This is our third Sky Shard, but killing Deslandra maybe is out of it. It's a Storm Atronach. He's got Shatter. Doesn't really bother us, but he's got lots of armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He targets the 2 weakest. If there's no place to deploy, oh, we've got to do this trap. Uninhabited question mark 616. Place the strongest level 1 enemy in play on the closest unoccupied hex to you. There's a 6 and a 5, so we'll take that. And this one is a 3, so we're taking 3 light fatigue to have that be uninhabited. So that's fine. So now this Atronach, I've got to go read about that stamp. Okay, so it's the best possible outcome because this guy, he actually does not deploy because there's no space for him to do so. So we are going to chuck away this and this. Oh no, we'll keep that. We'll chuck away these 2 and we get 2 more of those, which we can put in our ready slots. 1, 2. Oh, the short bow, nice. We've moved to here, so we may choose to discard this Sky Shard. The adventurer who triggers this deals 5 true damage to all non-quest enemies in sight. So we don't care about that, that's fine. It's round 5. Deslandra, she's going to move 1, 2. The Mud Crab's going to move 1, 2. Not attacking us. We are going to gain an over fatigue. And move into number 6. I could have deployed my friend, but I'm actually okay. I could just bring him back, couldn't I, the Orc Bandit? He was pretty good. Place them, then deploy that enemy to an unoccupied adjacent hex as a companion controlled by you. Is there anyone here with lots of range? Brett Marauder, Redguard Marauder, Wolf, Skeleton, Nord Bandit, Spriggan. No, nobody there with range. I need to kill this Deslandra quickly, but I don't think I can. So yeah, let's retreat at this point without defeating Deslandra, but we do gain 4 XP, which we'll immediately spend on 4 cooldown. And we don't get to reset the dig track to 0. That's it. Yeah, it doesn't matter if she moves 2, 1, 2, because we're out of sight where we are. Yeah. And yeah, we'll spend 5 tenacity to bring our Orc Bandit back with 4 health from our Necrosis stack. And that's it. That's an unstable encounter, so we gain 2 tenacity, 4 of that, which we go to there. Great round for us. We're up to 20 XP. And the dig track is increased by 2, which means it is back down to there. And the excavation track is at 1. Great round, good fun. All right, day 6. Cleaned up a bit. 2 tenacities, nice. I definitely didn't recover that and gain health at the end of the day, but that's fine. So yeah, let's go have a look over here. Let's go somewhere for some tenacity again. No point going to a dig site. Let's go here. We've got 4 cooldown now, so that's nice. We're doing a peaceful encounter, and it is the Warrior Poet Inside. A dark elf dressed in gaudy clothes accosts you, asking if you have experienced the fulfillment of communing with Vivek. We learn from every action we take, he says. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. Meditate on the lessons of the warrior poet with me and gain wisdom and power. It's getting late in the day. You could press on, or you could see if there's anything to this. We're not on a Sigic order quest, but we have to do this one. So each adventurer may draw 2, and that's it. One, 2. We've found an infusion stamina and an iron dagger. All right, let's go complete this quest. We have to no dig track increase. So yeah, let's do a simple token. We're going to tenacity, so we have to go to a peaceful day quest. Let's go here to Shad Astrula on day 7, and we can hand in this little icon. While occupying Peaceful Land Park, we may discard this, complete the quest, and gain 1 XP. So we gain 1 XP for that. And then while we're here on this Peaceful Landmark, we will be doing Illusions of Grandeur. Psst. Your eyes dart back and forth until you spot a striped Khajiit furtively waving you over. In her hand, she has a small sack that she tries to press in your palm. Her ear twitches. This one has a new strain of moon sugar for those with open minds. Make you strong, make you powerful. Take it now and tell others of Khajiit and her wares. Stepping back, you appraise your new acquaintance. There is ample evidence that she may have sampled her own product, but a burst of strength in battle is always useful, provided the side effects aren't overwhelming. We'll say no to moon sugar. Each adventurer gains 2 over fatigue. That's fine. We'll gain 2 over fatigue. And we skip the adventurer's rest step, but we gain 2 XP. And we get high on life. And it moves up 1 space on the dig track. So we have 3 XP to spend now. I think we were going to go for the stamina for 2 of that. And then we will bank 1 for the next thing. We skip the adventurer's rest day step. And that is pretty much it. So that was day 7. Let's go to day 8. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Let's go and... Where did we have to end up again? It was right where we were, wasn't it? Karanatham. So we're just going to float around in this area, I'm pretty sure. Yep, travel to Karanamatharunhoon. So let's go maybe to this one here. Actually, let's just go to another peaceful. Let's just do a few peaceful encounters. I feel at peace. For the love of Mother Morrowind. Oh yeah, we've done this one before, I think. For the love of Mother Morrowind. A crowd is gathered in the shade of a nearby mushroom where an off-duty hand of Almalexia is regaling those gathered with tales of serving the Lady of Mercy. Each member of the tribunal is vitally important to Morrowind, of course, but Almalexia is the only one who concerns herself more intimately with our affairs. She offers us guidance and protection, and all we must offer in return is a gracious acceptance. During today, adventurers may lose any amount of tenacity, gaining 1 bonus XP for every 2 tenacity lost. Any XP gained in this way must be spent in that reward phase. We shall gain 2 bonus XP. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 2 bonus XP that we can now spend. And I reckon... Let's go with another crazy illusion dice, a level 3 one. The level 3 one is called Pacify. Do, 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 do. Adventurer's Rest Step will remove one of those over fatigues, and that is it. So, did I do an unstable? No, I did a peaceful. That's good. I don't want to do that bottom one. Cool. All right. So that peaceful one is going to up the dig track up by 3. We're on excavation 2. We're on day 9 now. And we can go to Cameroon anytime we want. So we still have that 1 XP. Let's just do one more peaceful encounter. And this one is called Disease Control. The rain pours down in sheets as you navigate through a narrow gorge. As if being soaked through water wasn't enough, a group of dark elves blocks the path forward. Judged by their erratic movements and a proliferation of sores, they're afflicted with some sort of disease, perhaps a strain of the Lodos plague. They aren't quite husks yet, but they still present a danger. We can keep our distance. Yeah, we'll keep our distance. Our base overland movement is reduced to 1. That's okay. We will remove another one of those. We've already healed full. That gains us 1 XP, so we have the 2 XP to spend. We'll spend that on a health. So we are at 8 health. And that feels pretty cool, man. End of the day, we'll return this dice to here. And we got room for a couple more little illusion dice. There is a level 4 illusion dice. Is that better than an extra health? Mayhem. Well, drain this die and recover up to 3 non-magic type skill dice. Or Voice of Rapture. Remove a status dice from 1. Cool. That's pretty good. But no, we'll be fine. We might grab another couple of those little illusion ones again. And we gained 1 XP there, so we're at 24. And the dig track moves up by 2. Our overland movement is reduced to 1. So we will go here, and then we will expend a extra fatigue to go here, and we will commence the final quest of this on day 10. We've gone early, but that's okay. We travel to Cameroon and initiate the following delve. During this delve, ignore the ongoing step effects and instead use the following effects. Each time a new delve tile is revealed, we deploy a Morag Tong Assassin. If there are no unoccupied hexes, it defeats the weakest unit occupying the entrance tile, deploys with additional HP equal to the number of cards. After the 3rd Sky Shard is gained, we deploy Zurich, and after Zurich is deployed, immediately end the current turn and skip to the enemy turn step. So then resolve the following effect that matches the value on the excavation track. We're at excavation 2. We must oust all available skill die from 1 skill line. I bet you that'll be combat. Yeah, that's cool. All right, and then ongoing step effects. After deploying enemies, if there is at least 1 enemy card during this delve, ignore the ongoing step effects and instead use the following effects. Okay. We can loot it, but yeah, we go to entry E15. All right, friends, we're starting our final delve. I'm excited. We've got an Orc Bandit friend with us, so that's great. Let's shuffle this up. During this delve, travel to Cameroon and initiate that. Each time a new delve tile is revealed, deploy him to the entrance tile. All right, we start our turn and we clear off all of that. And we're going to find a volcanic fissure. When revealed, apply a blind status die to 1 enemy on this tile. Let's do it that way. So the enemy that is on that dial is a crocodile. He's a blind croc. He's 4 attack. Oh my god. That is awesome. So there a better way to do this? There is. If I deploy this like this, then we can walk 2 to that one. Let's do that. And we now deploy the Morag Tong Assassin because there is 1 card. No, there isn't a card in the track, is there? Oh no, we just do that. That's fine, that was the last one. He's only movement 1, so we can get away from him for this turn. All right. So there's a lava trap on this. For each item in your ready slots that is not a weapon, you may discard items before resolving this attack. Fishy stick. We're going to use this Akabi pork fried rice, and we're going to gain 3 tenacity. 1, 2, 3. We're going to... Yeah, that's fine. So we'll move on to this tile. Boom. And we have to do 2, 6, 2 with 2 attempts. There's a 6, there's a 1 and a 1. So we'll just spend 2 tenacity to avoid any further punishment. Then we'll move to here and we will explore another tile on that location. Hiya! It's the armory. We're dealt 2 true damage. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, that one's fine. Is that how that works? I'm pretty sure that's how that one works. I'm gonna roll this down. Delves are amazing fun, but they are hard to film. So there we go. So on this armory, we suffer 2 damage, 1, 2. We have not yet taken the Sky Shard, so that's fine. We deploy a level 5 and a level 1. So the level 5 and the level 1. The level 5 is deployed here, and the level, other way around. Okay, Skeleton Mage deployed there, Dark Elf Bandit deployed there, our Orc Bandit is here, the Morag Tong Assassin is not a concern. We haven't moved on to this armory yet, so we haven't triggered the Sky Shard effect, which is okay, but we've found our first Sky Shard, and we're still on round 1, and we're yet to roll any dice. And now we're about to roll dice with our 4 magic. We do still have 1 movement, don't forget, we're 3 movement now. So I don't really want this crocodile to attack us because he's quite punishing. So let's roll our super thing there. Let's roll our summon there. Let's roll our power stone there. And let's roll this one. And we're just all in on Daedric summoning right now. And hope that we get the rolls we want. Hiya! Alright, we got the power stone, which is amazing. We got this big guy, but I reckon we'll switch it to the little guy using the power stone, and that's just a tenacity. So we're 4 tenacity. That goes here, that's drained, that goes there. And we'll deploy this Clan Fear, and he comes in with 1, 2, 3 health, and we'll deploy him on an adjacent hex. I don't think he triggers that Sky Shard, so that'll be fine. Divert means they can't die unless they're at 1 health, so we'll sort that out in a second. We will then take another turn using this over fatigue, and we'll regain 4 dice from our cooldown track, including our power stone. And we're going to roll that, 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 and that. And I think that's all we'll do. All right, well the power stone's worked fine. This is our target. The power stone doesn't need to be used because we've got everything that we wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. And we'll put the power stone there. Good and good. So the vine snare's dead, or the crocodile, so we gain 1 on our track. That's nice. There's a dead crocodile. Our Orc Bandit is going to move 1, 2 to here. And our Clanfear is going to shoot both of those guys, and he's going to hit it with 3 additional combat dice. So he's going to be rolling 5. He's aggressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That puts them both on 1. And we gain another one on our track. Now, recover. Skeleton Mage. We probably need to get a Skeleton Mage instead of this Orc Bandit. What does recover? He just heals a wound, doesn't he? Recover. At the start of this unit's turn, it heals for 1 HP. Divert. This unit cannot lose its last HP unless it is already at 1 HP prior to taking engage. That's an awesome combination. Skeleton Mage! Join us! Join us, Skeleton! The Morag Tong Assassin Swift. Its movement is equal to the current round, so it moves 1 space. It is range 1. That is the end of its turn. Skeleton Mage is range 2. He's already within range of our friend the Atronak. I really should spend a tenacity to put that guy, give him some extra health. Because he's about to die. I don't really want him to die. Don't really want him to die, but I don't think I can stop it because of the timing of things. This guy gets 1 health back. Shooting the Atronak. Oh, and then the Dark Elf Bandit. Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Wasn't much we could do to stop that. Well, we could have stopped it, but yeah. Okay. So, start of round 2. We're still in a delve. So we're going to recover 4 dice, which means that one's going to go to the back. The Power Stone being present and active is exceptional. I really want to get that Skeleton Mage. He seems unreal. I want to turn him into a friend. Become a friend, Skeleton Mage, please. Yeah, alright. So if we move on to here, draw a new one. Yeah, no, we want to go somewhere else. So let's kill the Dark Elf Bandit. No. Let's shoot the Skeleton Mage and roll a heal dice, and then we'll also use our new illusion dice. On a targetable, the next time it would skip its engage, then apply a day status. Yep. Place this on a non-targetable quest enemy. Its range and movement stat are reduced to 1. So yeah, we're going to use our heal. Our target's going to be this guy. So we heal ourselves for 2, 1, 2. We defeat the Dark Elf Bandit. That gains us 1 in our Necrosis stack. Unfortunately, this dice is just a tenacity, but we did need a tenacity for when we get that Skeleton Mage to join us. I really wanted to defeat that Skeleton Mage this turn, but I don't think I'm going to... Oh no, I will be able to, I think, next turn. Gain 1 tenacity, gain 3 tenacity. Let's shoot. All damage you deal disengage is true damage. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2 to here. No, we're going to go 1, 2 to here, and we're going to reveal a new one. And it is the Dusty Corner. When revealed, if no enemy is deployed on this tile, each adventurer gains 2 tenacity. So that's not going to happen. Let's go like that. We're going to deploy a level 1. He's already on the map, so that's fine. It's a Wood Elf Bandit. He goes 5 to here. So we've moved 1, 2. We've gained this. There's no effect when we gain that. If no enemy is deployed in this tile, there was an enemy. This is our second Sky Shard. So we deploy 1 level 5 enemy to any unoccupied hex on this tile. 1, 2. No, we can just go here. We're going to deploy a level 5 enemy to an unoccupied hex on this tile. So we've got 2 Sky Shards and a level 5 enemy appears, and it is a High Elf Marauder. How many diverting chumps have we got here? Dodge and divert, dodge and divert. Pests. All right, we are gonna spend a tenacity, we're gonna spend a single thingy to do another engage, and we're gonna roll all 4 of these dice. We're slowing ourselves down, but, oh, it's lots of tenacity. I don't really want lots of tenacity. That's an awful roll. We've got 5 tenacity, so let's spend 1 tenacity and put more chips underneath us for bone armor. And then we'll gain that tenacity back, and then we'll do 1 damage to him. And then the Orc's going to go, so he's going to move 1, 2, 3 to there, and he can do that because of our dice. And he's going to roll 1, 2, 3 dice on the Skeleton Mage. He's got aggressive, but he kills the Skeleton Mage, who will very shortly be joining us as a brave companion. We have 2 Sky Shards. And we've done everything. So this guy's now speed 2, 1, 2. He's out of range. This Wood Elf Bandit and this Wood Elf Marauder. So the Marauder, he's going to attack us. He does 1. We suffer 1. Speaking of, we get another Necrosis chip. And then the Bandit, he hits us for 0. He's going to hit the Orc Bandit as well for 1, but he's ignoring that with his armor. Round 3, fight! One more little Sky Shard to go. The timing of things is the issue here. So we're going to recover these 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to pause the recording and look up the rules for one of those ones that lets you look at a thing without walking on. Okay, so we can do an explore action right now. So we will do an explore action, and it's the throne room. So that's awesome. So we've found, well, it's not it's not super awesome because this is a very big hex. So we're going to place that there. We don't need this anymore because that's the throne room. All right, and that was the volcanic fissure, so it's done. So as soon as we walk on that hex, we will have completed that. The Morag Tong Assassin does not come back, which is fine. But we are going to deploy a 20 and a 10. However, we can only deploy a 20 and then nope, just a 20, that's it. Actually, we can't even deploy a 20 because we've got 24 EP. Actually, it's end of session EP, isn't it? I'm just going to put a 20 and a 10 out because I can. So there's a 20, a Harpy, and a 10, a Dark Elf Raider. Because I would like to. And if that means we're defeated in this mission, so be it. There's plenty more Elder Scrolls to be played. So this one, I can place that however I want. This one goes here, and this one goes here. When we have deployed, after this 3rd Sky Shard is gained, deploy Xeric to the closest hex to the adventurer who gained the Sky Shard. If a unit occupies this hex, Xeric defeats that unit, gaining its HP. So we need to walk onto that before he will come out. So that's fine. We're not going to do that. we're going to be very, very pathetic, and we're going to move 1, 2, 3 to here, and we're going to try and attack that Morag Tong assassin with a 1, 2, 3. We don't have any dice to remove from our thing, so I don't think we'll roll those. Yeah, we're just going to roll these two. The Morag Tong assassin is our target. So we do 4 damage and we suffer 1 damage ourselves. And the Morag Tong is defeated. And we gain 1 on there. And that's all. Why did I take out an over fatigue? I did take a second turn already, so there should be an over fatigue in there. I've got to be more careful with that. I'm used to too many bones where you roll the dice and then they're done. I'm better off going there to do that so that I can still move on to that tile to deploy Xeric. Excellent. So now our Orc Bandit's going to go here and he's going to attack for 3 thanks to that dice there. He's got aggressive, so he's going to re-roll that one and he's going to do 5 damage, which is going to defeat that Wood Elf Bandit. Man, the Orc's such a good dude. And then he's also going to do 5 to him, but he's got divert, so he can't be defeated unless he's on 1. All right, so this guy moves 1, 2. He's out of range. This guy moves 1, 2. He's in range for the Orc Bandit. He's going to roll 2 dice. He's got Disrupt and Intimidate. Disrupt, when this unit determines a target, fine. Intimidate, apply the fear status to that unit's target. So that's 3 damage, 2 to the Orc, and he's got fear on him. Fear, for little friends, is its non-combat skills are ignored. That's a shame. I needed to give myself another cooldown grid. Okay, I reckon we're going to remove... Yeah, we're going to do some cool stuff here. Ah, that Orc Bandit's... Yep, no, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so we're on to round 4. I am going to recover all of these dice. And I'm going to spend 5 tenacity. And I'm going to put out Skeleton Mage as our spiritual guardian. So he's going to go, replacing this Orc Bandit, we're going to put him adjacent to us here. Alas, poor Orc Bandit, I knew you well. You're fine. We're then going to move 1, 2, 3 to here. We've gained our 4th Sky Shard, and so we'll now deploy Xeric to that tile, and he is going to recover is that what I want to do? Because do I want to roll this? Yeah, before I move, I'm going to roll this dice that lets me teleport, which is called place this die, Hex in range, yeah. Calm and Fury, yep. So it's this one here. Okay, so that one, we're actually here when we roll that dice, engaging this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to place that there. Cool, so now what happens is we move to there. Xeric deploys with 6 health, but then he also just kills that Dark Elf Raider and takes his health as well. That part's less exciting. I'm less excited about that. So that's where Xeric is. And then what happens now is Xeric would attack us, but anytime we're attacked, we teleport back to here instead, and then he targets again. There's no one he can target, so that is it. Is that exhaust this die? Yep. when an enemy would target you. Perfect. That's a great ability. So all we're going to do now is kill this guy with his 50 million health, but we are fine. So the skeleton mage is going to... Oh no, this guy goes 1, 2, and it rolls 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. Targeting the skeleton mage. So he does 2 damage, 1, 2, and that's it. And that's it, round 5. Oh yeah, this party may choose to gain any additional amount of light fatigue. Yeah, I'm going to gain 4 light fatigue. You may deal 2 true damage. Oh shit. Gain 1 over fatigue for each sky shard that has been collected this delve. Okay. We could just basically straight up die. So that's 4 over fatigue that gets put on that track when we walk in there. 4. But then we'll take 2 more light fatigue, which goes here, and that's it. And then that will do 2 true damage to him. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we'll do 1, 2, 1, 2 here. That's a... You got to read these things, Deno. Got to read these things. All right. Our skeleton mage is going to have to do some heavy lifting here because we've gone on to round 5. We're going to recover these 4, and then we're not recovering anything else for a while. Line of sight is the real problem now. 1, 2, 3. We can kill the high elf. Elusive. You cannot target it that when units that were not adjacent to it at the start of the current turn. So let's put out one of these things. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. And let's target. So this is our target, the High Elf Marauder. I should roll the Power Stone. I'm going to roll the Power Stone. Okay. So that we place out on a non-targetable quest enemy. The next time it would engage, it does not engage the Harpy. We will place this one, which does 1 damage to him and defeats him. We gain 1 of those. And that's that one. And then the Power Stone lets us turn this one to whatever we want. And we can put that on a non-quest enemy. Its range and movement are reduced to 1. Can't put it on quest enemies, that's a shame. So we'll just put it on him. So he moves to here, and then he can't engage, and so that one is... Drain that, and we apply a daze status to him. Wow, that's pretty powerful. The skeleton mage is going to recover health. And he's going to stay where he is. This guy's going to move 1, 2, and he's got Bane. He applies a Bane status dice. He's got Penumbra. Oh, do I spend a tenacity? No, I don't have a tenacity. Penumbra. Penumbra, after this unit is defeated, it replaces the weakest. Oh yeah, yep, cool. So it just keeps teleporting around. He hits our skeleton mage. 1, 2, 3. So he does 1, 2. Skeleton mage has a Bane dice on it, but that's okay. Because we're going to heal 1 and then apply Bane. It's round 6. We take a lot of damage because we have 5 over fatigue in here. Is this an end of session one? Do we suffer? Oh yeah, that's exhausted because we have that. We had no tenacity, so that's fine. And that's, yep. After Xeric is deployed. Yep. We're probably going to fall short here, friends. Oh no, that goes there, Deno. And then those go like that. So we take 6 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our only attacks that we can do how's he got 3 armor? That's absolutely punishing. We'll move to there. Oh my god, Xeric didn't attack us because he's only got range 1. Thank goodness. We go to here. We're rolling this dice, we're rolling this dice, we're rolling this dice. Our target is Xeric. It's a good roll. We heal for 2. 1, 2. We deal 2 damage to him, but we couldn't. But that's okay. We deal 1, 2 damage to him. And we'll then spend, we didn't gain any tenacity. I'm going to expend, I'm going to eat that fishy stick. Oh my god, I could put that in my active grid. I'm going to do that because I can move 4 of these to here. Yeah, when I gained that, I could put it there. That is incredible. We expended that. We used that. That might have just saved us. We don't have any tenacity. If I did that last turn, we had a lot of health. That's fine. The skeleton mage is going to attack both. He gains a health but loses a health. Skeleton mage is 3 dice. He rolls 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do 2 here, 1, 2. And he does 1 there. We gain another 1 there. We might be okay here. He's going to move, and he's going to go to here. And he's going to attack both of us. He does 1, 2, 3. No, we're defeated. 1, 2, 3, because we die before we can heal. No! I probably should have used my potion of stamina. Oh, actually, I can just use this heavy red tincture. No. We're calling it there. We're calling it there. It was a glorious attempt. I enjoyed that. I definitely think I could have won that scenario. You get greedy when you see these sky shards and you're like, yeah, I could have come back here and I could have gone for another sky shard. Yeah, which would have been this one. And the worst is, because this is, I gained so much over fatigue right before we go to over fatigue rounds. Whereas I would have been better off chasing another one. We would have deployed this one here, and then all of a sudden, you're fine. So we don't have to worry about dying to over fatigue, and we can continually heal and what have you, but that's okay. It's a good lesson. I really enjoyed that character build. The necromancy line is incredible. We're not going to get to experience the Morrowind endgame, but I will read about it because I think it looks pretty cool. You fight a big clockwork guy. But that's fine. We move on to the next mission. The next one, and I don't know what we'll pick next, but we're going to try again. So I'll catch you on the next episode. BigDenoPlays.